Okay, where were we? Anyway, I was talking about my first 6 month trip to rehab. Now, I think I explained the drug court thing and all that, and how I got there, and this, that, and the other. Anyway, here comes the fun part of the story. While I'm there, there's a dude, Cohiba. Um, as you know, I like the fucking good things in life. I might even go today and pick up the new Breitling. Um, I kind of put it off. My gold guy knew I was coming the other day, and then just kind of bounced on me. I got there was a sign on the door. He's like, I'll be back next Tuesday. I'm like, motherfucking faggot ass, fuck face, fucking fucker. But, there's other places I can go buy it. It might cost me a little more. I was going to get it from him. As you know, I was going to trade him one of my Rolex Datejests and some cash. So I might just end up having to pay, the $5,400 for the watch. But I'm impatient as fuck. And as you can see by the fact that I hooked up my fucking extension cord so that I could continue my videos, I'm so fucking impatient that I couldn't even wait for my phone to charge. So, I have my fucking extension cord out here. Now, another shout out to Jimbo Slice, who suggested to me last night, he's like, dude, he's like, stop filming vertically, And I told him, I was like, well, dude, I know it annoys me too, but when I film this way, I'm not looking at the camera. So I have to kind of do this, and then I can't see myself, and anyway, he tossed a good suggestion. He's like, why don't you just get a selfie stick? And I never thought I'd be the type of person with a selfie stick, but I'm like, you know what, you're right, that's probably a good idea. As you guys know, I had a fucking really nice camera that I would have normally been using, but the house got fucking burglarized when I wasn't here. And I guess whoever did that can thank their lucky fucking stars it wasn't here, because I, no joking around, would have fucking shot him and killed him. But, anyway, back to rehab. So I get there, get checked in. It's a nice place, fucking nice place. Paid to be there. Didn't want to go to a fucking county place or anything like that, so I paid to go to this nice fucking place. It was on the river, really pretty. I don't even know if should I name the name? Audi, stop digging, baby. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't hurt. It's a shout out, right? I'm not dissing them. So anyway, the place is called Singing Trees. It's owned by this wonderful woman named Patty Watson. Staff is great, fucking excellent counselors, really cool people. The cooking is exceptional. They have a cook there named Frank, who is a fucking 5-star chef. He's amazing. Anyway, as I'm there, it's kind of like cabin style living, because they can't have the guys and the girls live together. I did happen to get laid there once, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, the girls all live up in the main lodge, and then the guys kind of live down in these really cool cabins. And it's it's a cool setup. It's a neat place. Like I said, it's on the river. It's really pretty. You go swimming. They have a gym, and all the things that I wanted to have. So as I'm there, there's this other dude there. I'm not going to tell you his last name because I don't know it, but his first name was Wayne. Now, Wayne had been there before, and Wayne, like me, had done some time, and he had just paroled, and one of the conditions of his parole was that he had to go to a treatment center. So since he'd been there before, and Wayne was a Native American dude, so I guess his tribe paid for it, or maybe he did. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. But anyway, when you're there, on your 28th day, if you're planning on staying in what they call continuing care on your 28th day, you are then allowed to go to town and, like I said, fuck around, go shopping, buy shit, get a job if you want to have a job or need a job to pay for your stay or whatever. And by the way, the prices there are fucking exceptional compared to other rehab facilities that aren't even as nice or as good. But that's another story too. So Wayne, having had been there before, and I wasn't there the first time he was there, obviously, but so Wayne's graduation day came up for his 28th day, and he, like me, had to stay for an extended period of time. I don't know how long he was supposed to be there, but I know how long he was there. So we go to Wayne's graduation, and at graduation they give you like a coin. Everybody passes your coin around, says like a little something about you, maybe like says a little prayer on your coin, whatever. Counselor, whoever's on duty, says something nice about you, if they can find something nice to say about somebody like me. Anyway, your graduation's over, so like everyone goes up, like it's like break time. There's quite a bit of free time there. There's Monday through Thursday, the groups were like pretty extensive. There's like 4 or 5 groups a day, but then like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday it was really kind of chill. Like Friday there was like maybe 3 groups, and then like Saturday and Sunday all you had to do was go to like one in-house meeting, A or NA meeting, speaker meeting, which I always thought speaker meetings were kind of cool because like they'd have cats like me come and tell cool stories about their past and whatever, and usually they're pretty interesting. Sometimes they're boring, but most of the time they're pretty fucking interesting. Anyway, Wayne, the counselor on duty that day was one of my favorite people there. Her name was Marilyn. And he asked Marilyn, he said, hey, it's my graduation, I'd like to go to town. And she like really nicely said to him, well, Wayne, the last time you were here, it didn't really work out very well when you went to town after graduation, so I'm not telling you can't go to town, but we're not gonna let you go yet. Well, Wayne went over her head to Patty, who owns the facility, and like I said, Patty's fucking mad cool. She's like one of the coolest women I've ever met in my life, actually. And because she's really nice, he like goes and asks her, he's like, hey, I asked, and Marilyn told me I can go to town, but I really want to go to town. I promise I won't do anything wrong. I want to go get some food and this and that and da 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 da. Anyway, Patty ends up letting him go. The only thing about cohibas is they tend to go out if you don't constantly smoke them. And I don't know anyone who smokes an entire cohiba at once. But anyway, so she lets him go. Now, he comes back a few hours later, and he's got a couple of 40 ounces of like Old English or whatever type of crap fucking beer, right? But a few people see it, but like, nobody there's a snitch. Nobody's gonna like be like, hey, Wayne's got beer, whatever. We're just kind of like talk about it amongst ourselves and like, whatever. And he proceeded to drink these 40s, and at the evening meeting, he did a morning check-in, which, everybody kind of thought was a little different, because like at our morning check-ins, like what we would do would be, we would say how we felt, that day, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And like that's what he did when he raised his hand to speak. And everyone was kind of like, what the fuck's he doing a morning check-in for? But then like, hey, maybe that's what he felt like saying. So everyone was, that kind of, like went under, water under the bridge type of thing too, went kind of unnoticed by the staff. Most of the residents, at least the male residents, knew that he was somewhat intoxicated. Anyway, a few hours pass. It gets to be about 11 o'clock at night. Now, at night, the staff all goes home, and they have like one night like watch person, okay? At that time, it was like a counselor who wasn't working that day or the following day, so they were able to, do the night watch situation. So anyway, because of it being in the redwood trees and on the river, it was pretty easy to, sneak past them. Anyway, he like goes up and like hitchhikes on the highway back to town. And somewhere in town he found some meth or crystal or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he comes back at like I'd say probably 2 or 3 in the morning. Now, nobody noticed him return either, except for, the guys in the cabin, myself and whoever else was there. I was in a private bedroom with one other person, and then there's like 4 or 5 other beds out in the main room. Well, the private bedroom that I was in is kind of adjacent to the bathroom. So I kept hearing this fucking tapping on the in the bathroom. So I get up. Howdy, stop. So I get up and I like knock on the bathroom door, and it's Wayne. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And he goes, oh, I just got this a brand new pack of razors. And he shows me, he's like, got this cheap ass, pack of like these like single blade Gillette fucking, razors. You can get them in like a pack of 15 or whatever. And he proceeds to tell me he's going to shave his entire body. Now, he'd already taken his eyebrows off and like part of his head, it's all patchy and shit, and, by the way, he's butt fucking naked. One of the most amusing factors is he had his San Quentin ID card safety pinned to his bare fucking chest, okay? Now, mind you, he's fucking been drinking, he's been doing meth, so he's really he's fucked up. So I just go back to bed, because it's none of my fucking business. I'm not a snitch, I've never been a snitch, I've always, gone by the motto, stitches get stitches and end up in ditches. But Dave, the other dude in the room with me, he's like from North Carolina. This dude looks exactly like fucking Eminem. I'll just throw that in because I think it's funny. He looked exactly like fucking Eminem. Like when people would show up, they're like, dude, is that fucking Eminem? But like, anyway, he asked me what's going on. I tell him, and he, unlike me, is about 140 pounds. And Wayne, on the other hand, was about my size. At the time, I was probably about 270. So, like, Wayne's a big dude. But Dave decides he's going to go take a look for himself. Wayne tries to persuade Dave into taking a shower with him, which we all know did not just mean a shower. Anyway, Dave like weasels out of the bathroom and he runs up to the lodge and he fucking tells the person on duty, what's going on. This dude comes down, goes to the normal routine of like what's going on. Anyway, he ends up calling Patty, the owner, who lives like right down the fucking like street, maybe half a block. It's all like connected. Anyway, it's hard to describe. Anyway, she shows up. She, like me, always has a gun on her. She's packing all the time. She doesn't pull a gun on him or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, but like she has her gun just in case. Because like I said, he's a pretty big dude. Well, anyway, she asked me. She's like, "Well, hey, like you're really kind of the only person this dude talks to, because you guys are in the gym together." She's like, "Maybe we could go talk to him a little bit, this and that." And shit, I'm gonna have to make a part 3. I'll be right back.